7 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down throw for Mayfield. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. Down the sideline. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards.
Good for a Dolphins first down.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is up and through, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 31, here's second down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. On the run to the right. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Chicago.
Throwing again, Williams. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Makes it second and 10.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Exiting the pocket right. That is caught. What a throw. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On first and 10, here's Baker. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the
There are 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Here's a give to H.N. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Once again, it's H.N. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one out wide to H.N. Not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.A. He's to the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
H.A. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. So after one, 14-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 12 to go. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Bears. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got it! And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. A big-time play for the Bears. 42 yards.
First down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And now it's 3rd and goal. Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for close to
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Pistol. Hey, what's the pistol?
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Run. What's up?
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19
Good
yards.
work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well run with Achane. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 2.
Pistol.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Miami.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Hey, alert 33. Good. Alert left. Up. What's up?
On second down, Baker. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami. Now, Garvison for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins are out to a 21-10 lead.
21. Bears 10. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. Oh, and he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
What is up?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Now Williams. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Bears. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Bears are back within 4. It's 21-17. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run up the middle with Achan, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of 8 yards.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here. It's Achan. And the Dolphins going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Achan, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Devon Achan, touchdown Dolphins. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one's caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Brings up second and 8.
To throw, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bears.
Here's Williams. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion. Here's Williams now to throw.
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Bears 23.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And a man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
19 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Dolphins first down. First
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
A run out of the gun with Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Third and inches.
Set. Regular.
A run, and it's Achane. And he's into the end zone yet again. Come on, Achane. Touchdowns, Dolphins. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chicago.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
It's now second and 10.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Zach Sealer. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Forced out wide. He gets this complete to Burden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
7 yards.
First and 10.
Bears first down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass to the tight end, Loveland. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
26 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Flush to his right. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That is caught side of the end zone. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears have cut the deficit to 5.
The score, Dolphins 35. Bears 30.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's second down and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass completed to Douglas. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. One out wide to Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
What's that?
On play action, Mayfield forced out left. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. Look at him go! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Miami. Narvison now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
42. Bears 30. Bradley Pinion set to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings
From
up
the
2nd and
25,
9.
here's 2nd down and 9. Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 17.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Williams. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
13 yards.
Call
on
it
the
a
play.
gain of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bears.
Throwing again, Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
15 more yards. That's another Bears first down. A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Forced out wide. Going for it all. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Williams to the air once more. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to air
fire this one out. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on downs. On the handoff, this is H.N. Inside the 35. And he will score again. Come on, H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Out to his right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
Here's a run. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Come on, H.N. Touchdown, Miami. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half.
56. Bears 30. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
They face
7.
2nd down and 7. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now give up the middle, and a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
10 yards.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.